So, I think if it's a price ceiling, you know it has to be below the equilibrium. They're asking you, consumers, they're gonna purchase this. Even though they're demanding here, it doesn't matter, because all that's being supplied is here. So QF would be where supply intersects the ceiling. You got a point if you had your ceiling below the equilibrium, you got a second point if you were there. Now, just as sort of a review, if I take this all the way up, this triangle is what? This area here is what?
Consumer surplus.
Consumer surplus, producer surplus. Okay? Now, again, just for reviewing's sake, if they gave you a price floor and they asked you, how much would the consumer buy? It's here again. Because even though you're supplying all this, the demand is here. You just drop that line. Here is your deadweight loss. Okay? Here is your producer surplus, and this would be your consumer surplus.
Why would consumer surplus be there?
Oh, actually, no, you're right. And this is your producer surplus.
So producer surplus is just to the left of the supply line, right?
Yes. Okay? That's, I'll go for 36 on that. Blunder. All right. Now, if you got 8 out of 10 points on this, that's like an A on this free response. Okay? So then you could tailor it down. 7 out of 10 would probably be a B, 6 out of 10 would be a C. All right? All right. Here's the hard one, I think. All right. I just want you to do at first A. I put the table on the page, right? Yeah. All right, let's just do A first. Who feels good about A? Go, what do you think?
I said that it would be increasing returns to scale because he is making more money than you're paying him, and that it's his is going from 0 to 10 units produced.
Okay. Now, it is increasing. You're going from 0 to 10. What happens when you double it and you go 2 to 2? You go to 10 to what? No, 2 to 2 is 10 to 50, right?
Yeah.
So you double the inputs, but more than double the outputs, so it's increasing.
Perfect.
Okay?
Can you go over how to find that again?
Yeah. So I was at 1 and 1, right? I was making 10, right? Now I double the outputs. I go 2 and 2. That's 50. If it was constant, I would double the output, it'd be 20. Because I doubled the inputs.
So then if there were a third box that said K is equal to 3, it'd be whatever the bottom one is?
Yeah. Okay. All right, now, do B1 and B2, okay? Let's just do B1 and B2. All right, so we're saying 2 labor, right? Is that what they're saying, 2 labor and 3 capital? Assume about 2 units of capital and 3 units of labor, right? So you're here, right? 2 units of capital, 3 units of labor. Go.
Would it just be 25? Can you just do like 75 minus 50?
Exactly. Was that bothering you because it seemed too easy?
Yeah.
Not truthfully.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I think like A is hard and they come back, so all you gotta do is 70, so that gave you 25. That was B, right? B1, 2?
B1.
Okay. Did the firm, now, when we do the add the third worker, what's happening to marginal product?
Still doing it.
What's marginal product for the first worker?
It's 20.
For the second?
30.
For the third?
25 is diminishing.
So it is diminishing, right? Okay. Okay. Take a minute and try to calculate the firm's average total cost. So I think that's a tough one. That's me. That's someone. Probably Travis. Okay. How are you on this?
I have no idea.
You could figure out the total cost, right?
I don't know where I'm looking. Like, I don't.
What did they give you? They gave you 2 units of capital and 3 units of labor, right?
Okay.
So look up there and figure out the total cost. So 2 units of capital would be how much? Total cost.
Would be 150.
And 3 units of labor?
Would be 600.
Okay, so that's 750. Now that's the total cost. How do I find the average total cost? That's average total cost is total cost over quantity. How much are they making when they use 3 laborers and 2 units? 3 labor, 2 units of capital. You're making how many units?
Why are you looking at the 2 units?
Because it says, assume now the firm currently has 2 units of capital and 3 units of labor.
Okay.
So I'm going 3 units of labor, 2 units of capital, I'm producing 75.
Okay.
So I'm going to divide that by 75, and $10 is my average total cost. Does that make sense, huh?
Yes.
All right, now, what's the MP of the last worker? What was the marginal product of the last worker? 25. How much does it cost to hire that worker? What does it say? 200, right? So what does this firm have to charge per unit to be able to hire this worker? $8, right? Because 8 times 25 will give you 200, and then you break even. Okay. All right, go.
So, I did it a different way, so I took, at least for the third part, I found ABC by multiplying 75 by 2 and then 200 by 3 and then adding 600 and 150 together to get 750.
Okay.
And then I divided 600 by 75 to get $8. So that's the
To get the last one, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Any questions on these? Okay, these are just 2 examples of actual pre-responses that you could have, that I want to do. This one I thought was really hard. I think the country averaged like under 50%. All right? I wouldn't give you such a hard one on the answer. What'd you get on the first one? How many points?
Out of 10 or 8?
Yeah.
Out of 10, I think it would be like 7.
Solid B. And now you might catch 1 or 2 things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jake Brandt's gonna be the first 100.
We're just gonna have to huddle, but we gotta focus on English right now. Worry about econ one time.
Now I gotta do it every day.
Thank you, Mr. Russell.
You're welcome. All right, we're meeting tomorrow? No. Thursday.
No, it's gonna be, I mean, I can meet tomorrow. We both have 8th period free, if that works better for you.
Yeah, I think Jacob comes in 8th period too.
Okay,
That works.
okay, sounds good. And I can look at the tests, the old tests, just look at like, kind of get the practice problems.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Mr. Russell.